Your past does not define you. It is very important that everyone who hears my voice, they understand this, especially those who are in transition, those who are striving to do better, those who intend and they want to do better, those who may be fearful that due to what they have done in the past, that there is a stain upon them that is unshakable, that is unwashable, that is unforgivable. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَصْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, and say, O my slaves, O my servants, who have transgressed the bounds against themselves by committing evil actions, by committing evil deeds, by committing sins and transgressions. O my slaves, O my servants, those who have transgressed against themselves by committing actions of evil, do not despair, do not give up, do not lose hope from the mercy of Allah. I want you to really pay attention to this. Everyone who needs to hear these words, I need you to hear these words. Your past does not define you. There may be individuals, young brothers, who you may be involved in gangs. You may be a part of this clique and that crew and so on and so forth. Maybe that's what you used to do, but you can change. Your past, it does not define you. Just because you have done this and you have done that doesn't mean you have to continue on doing those same things. You can change. So I don't want anyone ever to believe that they have done something for so long in a particular way that they have to continue upon that way just because. No, as long as you are alive, you have your faculties, you can choose to be better and do better. Now, does that mean it's going to be easy? No, it's not going to be easy. It's going to require effort. It's going to require support from your brothers and your sisters, those who are upon good. Yes, it's going to be a struggle. Maybe you have to take it at times day to day. But change is possible because your past, it does not define you. It does not make you fixed to being that particular person, but you can change. So I want everyone to really contemplate and to think about this. Reflect upon this verse. Allah Ta'ala, He says, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِي. Say, O my slaves, O my servants. Who? الَّذِينَ أَصْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Those who have wronged themselves. They've wronged themselves by drinking alcohol. They wronged themselves by taking drugs. They have wronged themselves by committing adultery and fornication. They have wronged themselves by murdering, by killing, by theft, by to the end of it, from these sins, these nasty sins. And at the head of that, and listen, I want you to pay close attention to this. The head of that, what's the worst sin? Is shirk. How many individuals, they used to make shirk. They used to pray to statues. They used to pray to stones. They used to believe in the power of crystals. Right? How many individuals, they used to pray to spirits and to jinns. How many individuals used to pray to prophets? They would pray to angels. They'll pray to this. They'll pray to that. Maybe some of them pray to cows. They pray to monkeys. They pray to all kinds of things. This is the worst sin. But if you accept Islam and you leave that, then you can become a Muslim. How many of the polytheists have become Muslim? Why? Because their past did not define them. It didn't say, no, you used to worship in the church, so you have to stay in the church. You used to worship in the temple, so you have to stay in the temple. It doesn't say that. You used to pray to a statue, you have to continue praying to a statue. So if you could change that situation from the worst possible sin ever, if you can change from doing that, if you can change from being a mushrik to being a Muslim, if an individual can change from being a mushrik to being a Muslim, then no doubt anyone else can change, because